Yeah, this your man, Big Play Killer, man, Big Tiger Media. So hey, that's what it is. I'm changing this thing to Big Tiger Media. Big Play Killer is the name because the big plays will kill you, and I'm gonna point them out. And right now, Washington is making a big play right up under everybody's noses. Washington is staying on the ball, y'all. They not letting up. They not taking their foot off the gas. I'm gonna show y'all what the play what Washington is doing right now. So you see right now with Washington, they already set to play in the Pac-12 championship game against Oregon. If they win this game against Oregon, they will have a Heisman winning quarterback. They will win the conference, and they will be going to the college football playoffs with a chance to win the championship, right? All right, so this is what they're doing for next year because Washington is not like top 10 schools all these kids are trying to run to. It's cold in Washington, all that kind of stuff. Look what they're doing. They already got a commit from the portal, a 6'4" wide receiver from Notre Dame. He's a Washington kid. He went back home. He's already committed, locked in back at Washington. He had 14 catches at Notre Dame this year. He's averaging 20 yards a carry, but he only had, I think, 2 touchdowns. So 2 years at Notre Dame, he said he had enough of this. The first year, he only had 1 catch. I'm going back home, right? So, all right, they already got a big 6'4" wide receiver with 20 yards a catch. Okay, they're going after a quarterback. And I'm going to show you who they're going after. They're going against their rival. They're going after their rival quarterback. So you got to worry about your rival beating y'all next year. Take the number one piece off the table for your rival, and get what's my man name? Cameron Ward, yeah. Cameron Ward, his stats are almost similar to Penix. And remember, that Cameron Ward is almost like a 4-year starter. He's played all 4 years. The last 3 years for sure he's been a starter. But his stats are 3,700 yards. Michael Penix Jr. has 3,800 yards. Michael Penix Jr. has 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He has 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So they're pretty close. But another thing that I noticed Washington State, what just happened at Washington State. Washington State, number 2 target wide receiver, the number 1 target wide receiver, he's done. The number 2 target receiver just went into the portal too. I wonder, will Washington offer this guy too? If I mean, it would just only make sense because he only caught 61 passes. He's 6'1" by a buck 210. He caught 61 passes for 923 yards, 8 touchdowns, 15.1 yards a carry. So look, they're bringing in weapons. Well, they haven't offered Josh Kelly yet, but I think it's going to happen. I think that's why he's going into the portal. He's going to follow his quarterback. So look what Washington is doing. Washington is gearing up to reload. They're not starting over and rebuilding. They reloading with a 5-year quarterback and 2 wide receivers that's averaging over 15 yards per catch. A 6'1" and a 6'4" guy. I think Washington has a formula. I love what the offensive coordinator is doing, how they're getting the ball out fast, I like their route combinations. So Washington is trying to become a big-time player in college football. And if they can win again next year, now it puts their name in the hat to start getting these big-time recruits. At least on the West Coast, you can protect your home state guys and probably steal some of these guys out of Cali and Colorado that Coach Prime don't want. Some of these guys out of Oregon, like they put themselves in a position to steal some of these guys. And some of these wide receivers, if they throw the ball around again for a second year, they'll show a lot of these wide receivers, look, if you come here, you can get the ball. So, and if they put what's their number 1 wide receiver now? What's his name? My man. What's his name? My number 1 wide receiver, Rome. If Rome can go top in the league this year, and then next year they can come back and try to put Josh Kelly in the league, a lot of wide receivers might start transferring in, or they might sign a lot of guys out of high school that's geared to go, that got NFL kind of talent. So hopefully everything goes smooth for Washington because I like what they're doing. Let's keep a watch on this experiment here in Washington and see can they put it together. And I would like to see who does it better, Colorado or Washington, because Washington right now has a head start on Colorado, and it seems like they have a plan in place. All right, y'all, remember, like, comment, and subscribe.